So when you're walking around, nothing wants to come up. It's all compact, it's all secure. Walks to the beach, walks from the bar to the boat, walks to, like us, I just fill up my kid's water bottle. And even like this guy, from the house, and I bring it outside and I just set it right on the steps and we have water whenever we need to outside. It just comes in really handy. This one is out of high grade, 1/2 inch thick plastic. Waterproof, stain proof, rust proof, won't warp, won't snag, won't chip, won't break. You know, I have a video where I'm chucking this thing in the snow. As soon as it snows again up here, I will do another one because I didn't have the rubber tabs on that one yet. So I'm gonna really abuse this one too, just to see what I can all do with it. You know, it's a lot sturdier than other ones you find in the market, and that's what we're going for. We're not going to be the cheapest. We're going to be the best quality. You pay for what you get in life. You go on Amazon, you get the cheap $20 one. It'll hold 6 cups, but they're all going to fall out. You drop it once, and it could break. I've never owned one. It just looks chintzy to me. Everything has its price and place. You know, I've tried different materials. This one is the best one we can come up with. This is 1/2 inch thick solid plastic. I have done, let me get that out of the way, 3/4 UV plywood. I was a big fan of UV plywood. Relatively cost effective, lightweight, pretty durable. Problem is it's wood. It'll swell, it'll move, rot, stain, but the material alone is a lot cheaper than the plastic. But working with it, splinters, slivers, I wasn't happy. And if I'm going to make something that people are going to use and sell, I want them to be happy with and not come back saying, hey, your product sucks. I don't want that. No one wants that. So I got rid of the plywood. You know, I tried it with 1/2 inch UV plywood just see if that'd be any better, but I was actually getting veneer splittage on it. You know, it's a little lighter. You know, it's nice color. Moves pretty good. Problem with it, though, is it won't hold up real well in the long run just because I'm afraid of water getting in here. You go to Disney World, rains every day at 3 o'clock until like 4 or 5. This thing would get drenched. Eventually, that plywood would just split. Once again, then making stuff out of wood every day, I'm like, well, I'll just make a wood one, and I'll seal and sand it and finish it, and same thing. This one even too has been swelling a little bit just from the moisture outside. Wood expands and contrasts in different rates depending on the humidity. You go to someplace cold like up here in Wisconsin, humidity can be low. You go down to somewhere in Texas, Florida, humidity is 60, 70, 80%. This thing will swell and this thing would not open real well. So, you know, I've thought of it. Didn't want to do wood. So it all comes back down to the plastic. Now the plastic we use is not cheap. Unfortunately, I can't find a vendor around here in the States that makes the quality plastic that I like. I've tried different versions of it, and it was just too flexible. You know, I want something rigid, something strong, something that would stand a beating, because I want something that lasts many trips, not just one and done. This one I want you guys to be happy with for a long time. You know, I'm toying with 3D printing it. I have all the files drawn in an STL version. When I run it through a splicer, it's like half a spool worth of material, but it's like 19 to 20 hours to run it. And these are individual parts even. They're not even printing as one. It's like a day just to cut it, where I can cut it in about 20 minutes right now. Other thought is plastic injection molding. Probably something I want to look into. I don't know how to do it yet. I have to make a lot of molds and testing, and you know, you're going to need a lot more capital for that to happen. But I think plastic injection might be the way to go. Not there yet, and I want to try to find somewhere, if not me, in the States to do this. I don't want to send anything overseas and bring back. I want it made here, and I want it made right. So right now we're got the 1/2 inch plastic. Comes in a couple different colors. We got blue. There's blue, white, yellow, green, red, brown. I can special order black, but black is very pricey. The white is actually just up there with the black, which floors me. I thought white would be the cheapest, but no, it's actually one of the more expensive ones. Yeah, that kind of floors me a little bit. Everything's made out of stainless steel fasteners. There's 3 on the sides here. These tabs are fastened in as well, so over time, if one ever rips out, we can unscrew it, get a new tab, screw it back in. Things happen, stuff gets caught in door handles, kid rips one out. It is rubber, but the rubber that we picked here, very durable, holds up very well, retains its shape. But for the most part, it's pretty